Hello everybody, my name is Tim and welcome to episode 2 of the Lord of the Rings online multiplayer series. Once again, the gaggle of Misfits continue their epic quest.
Zach,
What?
read the Black-Wooled Man.
Okay.
Oh, listen to his
Couldn't
voice.
have come a moment earlier, could ye? Before that dwarf struck me through, maybe? Oh, well, I suppose that's just the way of it. First it was that Eorgan, saying that if we pledged to Angmar, we'd be made rich. Well, when all that fell apart, a few of us decided we didn't want anything to do with Angmar anymore. We started talking to some new fellows, men who came up from the south. An ugly bunch they were. But at least they didn't seem likely to go raising fell spirits or some such on us. Seems though Angmar didn't like the prospect of us leaving them. That dwarf came along and you see how that ended. Now I suppose the Black Wolves are at their end.
Come back when you're a little bit richer.
Dies of cringe.
Yeah.
He literally did.
Okay, Tom, your turn again.
Yeah, this is Tom.
Well, it seems that strange dwarf escaped. How he got out of here is a mystery to me. And from what you said of that brigand's tale, that dwarf was one of the ones we should have been worried about, and not these Black Wolves. Well, I suppose the Black Wolves are truly broken now, but for some reason, I don't feel safe. Well, there's not much more we can do here. You'd best take tidings back to that ranger friend in Bree.
You do such an accurate voice for him, Tom.
It's canon, dude.
It's just as
canon,
Tolkien
dude,
would have
yeah.
wanted.
The rangers
Oh,
which
sure.
once guarded the borders of the Shire have been scattered or slain. Frodo has left the Shire, but great perils await him in Bree. I am too late. Someone must
So, alright, so
find him
that
before the last group.
cutscene, is that taking place now? Did it already happen, or is it going to happen?
I think for most of it's kind of be like, within the general time span of what we're currently doing.
Okay.
Good show, good show. Indeed. You sure showed those Black Wolves. Rascals, what for? Wait, it doesn't let me finish now. Oh, because I have to pick the jacket. Aha. What are you still doing about here? Those Black Wolves are gone, and likely for good. The strange dwarf might still be around, but I'll wager he went somewhere a bit more interesting and richer. You should take the news on to your friend Strider in Breetown. If he sent you out here, he likely wants to know what you found. What we found. Sorry, I had something in my throat. He'll probably be at the Prancing Pony. Those rangers truly like their beer, and the pony is the best. Thank you for your help, but there's no use worrying about brigands around here anymore.
And I'd like to point out that from that last quest, I got resilient trousers.
That's good.
Those trousers sure are resilient.
Look at how
just
resilient
like-
they are. Let me do a dance to show you how they don't rip.
You just
I
stab
was
them
gonna
with like
say.
a machete and they just don't break. And they just like it breaks
No,
the machete.
no, even better. It's resilient, not impenetrable. So it rips, but it doesn't. It just goes back together afterwards, like it reforms.
God. That could be
Magical
potentially
pans that
really
repair
bad.
themselves. Yeah, they're magical pans that repair themselves.
Yeah, that could potentially be really bad if it seals around the thing that penetrated them, so now it's like stuck there and it's stuck in your skin and you can't get it out.
Yes. So
Oh, that's cursed.
let's go talk to y'all ready to go talk to Strider?
Yes.
Hey, here's an idea. Maybe, like, you go to Wakanda and get Mithril inlaid in with the cloth. And then you have, like a Black Panther.
Tom,
A little bit that. Where are we? Where are we?
come back to the door.
Oh, my bad. Where are we going?
Inside.
We're not talking to Butter. We're not talking to Butterbeer. We're talking to Strider.
Sam, what are you doing?
I had to sell things. Calm your feces.
So Tom, let's wait for them to get here before we actually talk to him.
Yeah, where are we going?
Which way do we go? Oh, this way.
Back to Strider's room.
Going this way.
Follow the Aria.
Tim, you went the wrong way.
You have returned, and just in time. Much has happened since you left, but I have little time to relate it. The tidings you have brought me will be of great use to my men here in Breeland, but there is a more immediate threat that must be dealt with right now. While you were away, those same Nazgul you saw with Andir attacked the pony. Oh, okay. They were in search of the travelers I had been awaiting, 4 hobbits of the Shire. I cannot tell you why they had such an interest in my companions, but I can tell you that we will have need of your help again. Okay, so it is at the same time.
Hold on.
Well, both
I want to point
have...
out. I just want to point out in like this like the view I have right now is that Strider's face is so much more detailed than Tom's face.
I'm looking over at the preview thing right now. I can see that.
Yeah, it's because he's a pre-built face and not a character face.
Yeah, it's still silly though.
While both you and I have seen 5 Nazgul, their true number is 9. Before I can take my challenges beyond Bree, I must know where the other 4 are hiding. Would you travel to the west and speak to Langlin? I sent him to Buckland to watch over a particular hobbit, but it seems that Mr. Underhill and his friends decided to take a different path, and are now here under my protection. Still, Langlin may know the whereabouts of the remaining Nazgul. He camps on a rise just north of the Buckland Gate and may have seen something that will aid me. You must hurry. I cannot afford to delay here overly long.
Allons-y!
I'm gonna wait for Tom to catch up to us. We're going to the west. You really like doing that.
I like stacking them. Like,
right.
if you bind it to a button that you can just use as a command, you can stack them. You should try that, Zach.
Well, the problem is I don't have anything that's as good as yours, though. Like, when I do Psy, he just goes,
Yeah, but the scream is really funny.
Yeah, you gotta experiment, man.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
different emotes. There's a lot of emotes.
Okay, where...
And a lot you can unlock in
what
festivals and the like, seriously, it's ridiculous. Also, I gotta say, the ruins are also quite impressive, even in Bree.
Yeah. There we go.
That's what happened to Arnor. Now all that's left is Bree.
Lord of the Rings on ice.
There you go, Tom. You're getting it. Carrying that stack on top of each other.
Duel. Wow.
Guys,
Stacking is great.
Oh no! She has a pig!
Oh, yeah.
Turn around!
Pig.
Turn around! She has a pig! She has a pig!
yeah, Aria. Yeah. Oh god, who's?
She's fishtailing.
She's got a
Yeah,
pig.
we're going to Buckland, or at least close to Buckland.
Looking at board butt right now.
I hope the view doesn't bore you.
Okay.
He's really acting it up right now. He's really being a ham.
So
That's really big of you.
speak to the man.
Speak to man. Man!
Who wants to voice man?
What do you need?
Man? I'll voice man.
Okay.
Alright. Aragorn has sent aid. Nazgul. 4 more were here in Buckland. They rode swiftly to the east upon black steeds. I was foolish enough to stand in their way. They ran me down. I will heal in time, but the riders have left a threat in their wake that must be dealt with. I must ask for your help.
You sound like one of those like CDs that people listen to when they're learning English.
In the Black Riders' wake, Sraebane have taken roost. They
Was
are
it
not
Krebin?
common strain from Dunland, but a breed I have not seen before. Likely these foul creatures keep watch on Buckland and the Shire. Or at very least me. since they have taken to staring at me in the night.
That's kind of sus.
While the Creebane see nothing of interest. That's sus. The fact that the enemies has eyes was as dangerous. If we were to blind these eyes, the enemy would not be as sure in directing its efforts. If you would dispose of the eye of Creebane, that roosts to the southwest is beyond my
The eye of
cap.
Creebane.
Those are crows.
Yes.
Yep.
Even killing one Crabon will go a long way towards blinding the enemy. Oh no.
I love it. Like, the
pretty
enemy
sure it
has
doesn't.
eyes. This is dangerous.
I mean, yeah, I
Enemy
guess.
was, is, has eyes.
Was, is, has, hasn't, wasn't. Is that? Did everybody picked it up?
Yeah. Who is everybody
Yeah,
who
we're
wants
going
to get
defeat
Vegas?
Creebane, Creebon,
Bird.
Crabon.
But yes, I need to kill Bird.
Bird.
Okay, they're bad bird.
Kill bird. Kill
Bird up.
Bird. Bird up. We are.
Okay, the
roaring
birds are dead.
The mountain.
At least I'm
Okay,
pretty
I
sure.
did nothing. I literally stand on a nearby rock and roared, and then that was all I did.
You deafened them.
Nice.
That's good enough.
Good! You have slain those foul birds! The enemy will not be nearly as sure in their efforts now. However, I still have need of your aid. I must ask you to do something in Buckland. And as it was their horn their horn call that alerted me to the presence of the Nazgul. Sorry, I slipped on a rock verbally. You say that Underhill is with Aragorn? I know of no Underhills. I was sent to watch over a hobbit named Baggins. I must assume that is whom Aragorn speaks of. That he is safe is welcome news. For my fears are somewhat allayed. It was late in the night when I heard the horn call, the horn call of Buckland. Running to the road, I saw the Nazgul leaving Buckland at a gallop. I tried to stop them, but they ran me down. I feared they already had found Baggins. The 4 riders passed eastward towards Bree, but we may... I can't keep this up. But we may discover what they learned, if anything, at Baggins' home in Crick Hollow. It is a cottage surrounded by high hedge, almost directly to the southeast of Buckland Gate. If you learn anything there, return to me. What news you can bring may help determine the movements of the Nazgul.
Also,
God,
I
I
am
hate that.
God, Tom.
God.
Yes.
That whole scene was absolutely glorious because, like, you're trying to talk and you keep messing up while also having this weird accent. Meanwhile, me and Tim are coughing in the background, and then everyone faints, and then there's smoke.
Yes.
The pizza is aggressive. Oh shit.
Yes. Your mom's dead, so we're ordering pizza.
Yeah, I love that video.
Let's see. So yeah, it's this way.
Jimmy, bond with me, Jimmy.
Bond with me, Jimmy. Bounder!
Yes.
Bounder.
But yes,
Bounder, I
welcome,
barely know her.
yes, but welcome to the most outward part of the Shire. The nice little town of Buckland.
You know what the Shire needs?
What?
Those Buffalo Ranch cows from Fallout.
They're ramen and what?
What? Who? I don't have it. Oh, wait. You aren't one of those black riders. I must tell you that I haven't been so frightened in my life. Did they learn anything from me? Well, those, riders came busting into the house.
They were busted.
They were busting.
Bustin',
makes me
bustin',
feel good.
bustin', bustin', bustin'.
Bustin' makes me feel good, feel good.
I ain't afraid of no sleep. I ain't afraid no bear.
Anyway,
But I had already slipped out of the back way. Not a thing did they
Slipped
get
out
from
of
me.
what type of back way?
When the sheriffs came, they made me tell them about Frodo and the others going off into the old forest, but I didn't say a damn thing about the enemy's goddamn ring. I'm dead. I mean, was that? It sounds like crows.
We're in the birds.
Over here.
That
Sure,
are,
come close.
You know.
we gotta make sure.
Oh god,
these,
there they are.
yeah, we gotta make sure these crows don't leave with the knowledge.
Oh, no more coming.
And you gotta make sure these crows don't know that he knows. Or it could be quite fair.
Birds, they know you can know.
Guys, I found some heavy-ass branches. What?
Okay.
And I also found a better iron deposit.
Yes.
I'm making a long-term deposit.
He just like
That'll be the door.
and just slaps the ground and a chunk of iron grows out of it. Anyway, Tom.
Welcome back. The enemy's ring is no wonder Aragon was so secretive. Sorry, I need to say that again. The enemy's ring. It is no wonder Aragon was I don't know how to say his name. Was so secretive. Oh, I know how to say his name. Anyway, was so secretive as to why the enemy was seeking Baggins. If Cribon heard Fredgar's words.
Fredbear, wait, is this canon to Five Nights at Freddy's?
No! Ban him! No, anyway, the enemy will know for certain that the ring is no longer in the Shire, and all will be lost. Finding those birds in the old forest will not be a simple task. I would ask that you return to Aragorn and Bree and seek his counsel on how to find these foul birds.
I'm going to crap.
What the hell?
I'm going to shit your pants.
Oh, that's cursed.
I love that one. I'm going to shit your pants.
Pick
your
up
head against
the stable,
your
both of you.
wounded cringe. I
I'd
will
like
do that right now.
everybody to touch this man.
Why do I?
I did. I already did. We're good. Got him.
Did you touch the man, Zach?
Ha! Got
Of
him.
course. I touch everyone I meet.
While the four hobbits I was awaiting are safe for the moment, the protection Bree offers is fleeting at best. We must leave soon, and if the enemy's suspicions were confirmed by these Creebane, there's no... Oh. I don't know why I started saying there's no... That what they seek is no longer in the Shire. Our trip may be all the more perilous. Yet the old forest is a twisting labyrinth that can lead even the most experienced tracker astray. Finding these Creebane will not be easy. Okay. What do I get?
Oh, he's staring right at me. Oh no.
Yeah, look who we're gonna. So,
Oh no, it's so creepy.
Alright, here we go.
there's another thing that distinguishes the game from the movies.
The blank look in his eyes.
There is one who could find these Creebane for us if we were to ask him for such aid. However, he may not see our worries as his. He's known by many peoples by many names. Of old, he was known as Orald to men. While to the dwarves, he was simply Fawn. The elves called him Earwain Ban Adar, the oldest and fatherless. However, in these days, he is known as Tom Bombadil by those few who are aware of him. Look for Old Bombadil's house, which lies at the far eastern end of Wilthewindle, the river that flows through the old forest. He may help you if you ask him in my name, Aragorn. If you discover anything, I would ask that you address it as best you can. I wish I could help you in this task, but the safety of my charges comes before all else. Yeah, you get to go meet Tommy.
Yeah, we get to go meet Tom Bombadil.
Tom Bobert Pickle.
You coming, Tom?
I am. I was busy making a cursed screenshot I will share later.
Okay.
He's
Maybe
too
it'll
cool
even
to...
appear in the episode. Cough, cough.
No!
There we go.
This guy on the horse.
You're like, what happened here?
Just sees all the sleeping people, just stops dead in his tracks.
Thank you, everybody, so much for watching. If you like what you saw here, please give us a like. Maybe throw us a subscribe, ring that bell. That'll be the door.